Hello everybody, I'm your host K-White and I cannot move. Now you might be wondering, why is that the case? What do you mean by that? What I mean is that the settings have reset. I have no idea why. I really have no clue why. Right. But I didn't set my settings, so that's crazy. That's such I did not saw my keyboard. I'm still using AzerT. So why did my settings change? I got no clue. Whatever. If you want to have your settings just like me, I guess you could follow along or something. I don't know. Oh no. Okay, this is already that's still turned off. That's great. That's good. So I'm gonna set. Let's see. Dropping the items there. 6 on R, 7 to F. That's all fine. Shift, control, that's fine. Left, right, backwards, and forward. Mob effects on T. And that should be it. Wow. And just like that, it's all good. Still crazy that my settings like reset. Like, what's up with that? Huh? What's up with that? I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. Right, so a good streamer would have prepared by, doing this offline because I couldn't stream yesterday. I was home at I want to say 7:10, 7:20 p.m. something like that, something along those lines. So I couldn't stream. Now a good streamer would have done this offline like yesterday to make some more progress. But I didn't. It do be like that. It do be like that. It would have been interesting if I streamed yesterday because my mouse died yesterday, and it would have been funny. It would have it would have been a little funny. Why did I not mind everything else? I have no idea, bro. I'm like thinking of too many things at the same time and it's clouding my judgment. Something along those lines. I kind of need cobblestone actually. I kind of need some cobblestone. I need some cobblestone in my life, bro. I'm thinking, did I do anything special today? Not really. I bought water. I bought 2 bottles of water. Wow. And that's kind of it, huh? Yeah, that's kind of it, actually. I want to do more, but I watch too much YouTube, low-key. For real, for real. I spent too much watching YouTube. Played a bit of Brawl, I guess. I did not unlock any new heroes in Ranked. So I guess I still have to play some more MLBB Brawl. It's really interesting though playing MLBB, like some heroes for the first time, like Badang. I have no idea how to play him, and you could definitely see that in the first 10 minutes of the match. But as the match started to drag on, you see like how I'm getting better and better, which is like really interesting, to be honest. I mean, it's like really interesting. Very precious moments. And I like remember playing Roger. I had no idea how to play Roger back in the day. I would spend like 90% of the match in wall form. Like the 10% is the beginning of the match where I didn't transform, but after I transformed, bro, I would never swap back to human form. To be fair, and like I guess the earlier days, I'm talking like the second year of MLBB since I joined after a year. So in the second year, Roger was, like, his human form wasn't that crazy. Like, I know his skill was good as well, reducing the physical defense. But his skill 2 did not... His human skill 2 did not increase attack speed, it was just movement speed, and I was like, it's something, it's definitely something, but at the same time, it's not really that important. Roger right now. I don't know why, but I feel like people are sleeping on Roger, even though he's like a strong hero in my opinion. He's a strong pick. But I don't know why, but he's like not meta, even though the changes that were made should make him meta, but he's not, and I don't know why. I have no clue as to why that's the case. Because he stopped being meta. However, the changes to which threw him out of the meta, I'm not sure anymore. I kind of forgot. But there were like some changes that made him no longer meta. Yeah, that was his ultimate. His ultimate. Hello, Strawberry. Hi, hi, hi. I'm talking about Roger, and like, I still don't get it. Like, why is he not meta anymore? Because honestly, the main change that they did to throw him out of the meta was his ultimate cooldown. It was 9 seconds. 8 or 9 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, which is huge, right? That's like a long time, especially for Roger, where he's good because of his mobility, you know, because his transformation to wolf form leaps forward. That is mobility, right? Skill 2 ult, human skill 2 into wolf form transformation. That's a lot of movement. You know what I'm saying? Like ult over the wall or ult through the wall. That's a lot of mobility, which is really meta. Huh? You find it funny that... Huh? I don't change his skin? What do you mean? Huh? I don't like to change to his skin. What are you saying? Right, because of the revamp, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't really care too much about him losing the needle. Yeah, like the difference is he lost his needle, which is like, I really do not care about it. It's like, have the needle, I'm sleeping. Don't have the needle, I'm still sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't care, to be honest. I mean, in a way, it is unfortunate because it's so iconic. I feel like, you know, like now he just transforms. Because before you could like argue that he's injecting people and that transforms them into werewolves, but now he just transforms and there's no real rhyme, no reason for it. He's just like that. It is a bit odd, I suppose. It's like, it's a bit weird, is all. Right, so as I was saying, right, he was no longer meta because his alteration was too long. And then they changed it. And he's still not meta. Now I get it, it's not quite the same still because he did also lose defense in his wall form. To remove him from the meta, he lost some defense and physical defense in wolf form. Oh wait, defense and physical defense is the same thing. Hybrid defense, let's just put it that way, both magic and physical defense. Anything else? I'm pretty sure that happened twice even. But still, it was like, they reverted his ult cooldown. So why is he no longer meta? Although to be fair, marksmen are no longer as meta or as prominent in the pro scene. I also know that. They prefer fighters, especially Freya. Freya Goldlane is very much preferred over traditional marksmen. Well, I say traditional marksman, but like Herod is a gold laner in the pro scene, but it's not like a marksman. But he has good burst and sustained damage, Herod. So that's why people like the pro players like Herod in the gold lane. Well, not just pro players. I also think high level ranked games also liked using Herod before his nerf. Although you still kind of see him in pro scene, and I also think I saw him once in a high ranked lobby. Because a spectator wants a Seal player, like a high ranked lobby, and I saw Herod gold lane. So he's still definitely a viable choice in the gold lane. Still weird that people are sleeping on Lunox gold, or Lunox in general. I don't even see Lunox all that often now that I think about it. Which is strange, because Lunox is really strong. Still crazy to think that they wanted to make Lunox even stronger. She is scary, I know, because you faced her. So you know, actually, like, you know, just how scary she is. And people are sleeping on Lunox. And, like, I don't train Lunox, but even I know that, like, Lunox is quite scary, quite powerful. Don't sleep on her. If you're thinking, it's just a Lunox, it won't matter. No, Lunox is quite strong. Do not sleep on that hero. Don't sleep on any hero, to be honest, because any hero can be good in the right hands. So yeah, just don't sleep on Lunox. Sometimes I want to play MLBB, but it's like 7 p.m. You know what I mean? So I can't exactly play MLBB because I want to stream as well, and I'm still not gonna stream MLBB. If you know, you know. You know, I'm starting to regret not taking a bottle of water because I don't have water like near me, so that's unfortunate. Right, I'm thinking of the quest. Wasn't it to craft 500 sugar and to gather some from from like witches? If I'm not mistaken, perhaps I should do that as well. How much sugar? We do have a decent amount of sugar cane. We do have a decent amount. I also want to stream like Untitled Roguelike game, except for except there's a problem, and that is the fact that it uses copyrighted music, and I do not have a copyright-free playlist. So I was thinking like non-copyright playlist, like I'll just say copyright-free playlist. I don't have such a thing, and perhaps I should make one. But I don't even know if it would work. Cause like, don't forget, my laptop is not that good. It's an Elite HP Elite book. I think 830 could be 840 G3, which is a laptop from 2016. So yeah, it's like not strong. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not that powerful. So yeah. I don't forget about that type of deal. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do want to make a stream playlist, for example, but I don't even know if I can play it. Although I do have 16 gigabytes of RAM, which I guess should be enough to have a playlist in the background, but I'm not like 100% sure of that. And I should have also placed a lot more dirt down, because there's just not enough dirt. Yeah, I still have 2 more stacks of sugarcane, so I should have actually placed a lot more dirt. It's fine, we can do it in this stream. I'm thinking of MLBB and how I want to play more. But I don't know. Well, I mean, to be fair, streaming does get in the way. But I enjoy streaming, so I want to continue. Plus, I want to continue to make progress in the series. Not sure what I would do after this year. Like, do you think I would quit streaming? Maybe. Maybe. You never know. It is totally possible. Oh, I I always felt that I was not paying attention. I was almost caught lacking for real. I was almost caught lacking, bro. Oh yeah. That is That was quite something. Where should I put the leftover sugarcane? Yeah, I'll just put it here. Why not? Let's farm carrots and then melons and see if I have enough. I don't think so. I don't think that this will be enough to buy a diamond generator. Because there are no leftovers, which is something that I was yapping about in the beginning, how, you know, a good streamer would do some things offline, off stream, like farming carrots, because that would guarantee me getting another diamond generator, which is very necessary. As you can see from the quest, I need 184 more diamonds, which is rough. Very rough. Especially since I got 6 diamonds today. So that would mean that we need a ton more diamond generators. So I should have absolutely done that off stream. We might just be able to get a diamond generator thanks to the melons, but I'm not like hoping on that, you know? I'm not too hopeful that we're gonna get another diamond generator. Like, it would be nice, right? It would totally be nice to get another diamond generator. So how many do we have? Like 3 or 4? I think 4. Having a 5th one would be nice. Well, having even more diamond generators would be nice too. Right, wait, doesn't that mean... Yeah, we should actually be able to make an enchanting table now. So perhaps I should focus on that. Yeah, actually, instead of getting a diamond generator, I'll just save up for the lava buckets. That way, I will be able to make an enchanting table. So I don't have to go to the Skyblock hub for that. So I guess the only reason why I would go to the Skyblock hub would be to travel to the Nether or for the optimizer, although the optimizer is not that helpful, in all honesty. Not really the most helpful. It does halves the cooldown of, I guess, things that you optimize, but it's like not that useful because, for example, what is it? Dark Oak Sapling takes 4 days. If you have an optimizer running, I guess it would take like 3 days and some change of hours, which is not that impactful in honesty. So optimizers aren't really that great. So I'm not going to the Skyblock hub for the optimizers. I guess the only reason would be for the Nether portal, since lava is insanely expensive. Deep, yeah. We need 50 million. 50 million Skyblock coins for 10 lava buckets to make another portal, which is something that I just don't have the money for. I mean, I'm barely struggling, barely able to buy a diamond generator. Why did I do this one so weirdly? I do need 4, which is 20 million. Like, I need 4 pieces of obsidian, which is 20 mil. But it might be doable. If I just think that would be... Actually, I put it more useful than a diamond generator. Right, maybe I should check and see how much a diamond is worth. Because I'm not sure if it's worth all that much. But maybe it's worth something that could help, maybe. I don't know. Feels like I'm grasping at straws. I don't even know what that saying means, to be honest. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like an enchanting table would be more useful than a diamond generator. Yeah. Although I could just go to the nether, which would be a lot faster in all honesty. But I don't know. I don't know if I should do that. Right, I can't forget about the quest for nether quartz. I can't forget about that one. I wonder when I'll finish the overworld. Not sure. I'm not sure. Because sugarcane is the last crop. Huh. I don't know, I feel like this is not the final island. I don't know why I think that, but I feel like this won't be the last island, would it? Although there's nothing to really show. I don't know. Like, am I getting close to finishing it, or does the game have some tricks up it? Holy moly, some tricks up its sleeve to continue to the runtime. I wonder. Like, I have no idea, but I feel like I'm kind of close to finishing it. Although I still have tons and tons of side quests, and not to mention the nether, of course. What will I do for when I stop playing in the nether? Like, should I take my generators and bring it to the nether? I have no idea. Although I feel like it would be interesting to have to essentially build newer layers of generators in the nether. And then we'll have like generators in both the overworld and in the nether, which I think is pretty cool. So maybe I won't bring over my generators, and I'll just like start fresh, have a fresh start. Who knows though? Oh. Was how long would the nether take? Since there are only 3 nether mobs, zombified piglins, which we've already seen, and then blazes, and afterwards wither skeletons. So I'm not looking forward to the wither fight, that's for sure. Not looking forward to that. But after that, that's kind of the nether done. Like, would it take that long to complete? I don't know, honestly, I have no idea. And I wonder if farming nether wart, I wonder if that's worth more money. You know what I mean? Since unlocking the nether isn't that late game. Like, it was quite expensive in terms of gold, for example. But it's not like it's some kind of late game unlock. fucking thingy. So, I wonder how long it will take. I wonder what it will stream afterwards. I mean, I still have the Minecraft streaming world. I really should continue to stream. But I don't know, I just don't really see a point, I guess. Because, how do I put it? I'm not gonna do anything new. It will just be me trading up to diamond tier. And after that, I won't be doing a whole lot. Although I'm thinking, should I choose the nether, like the wither fight at first? You know what I mean? Like, choose the wither fight at first. Do it like a couple of times until I have like the beacon set up, and then do a normal wither fight. Because that might be best. Because I know that it will be super tough. Like, super duper tough. Like, I have never attempted a wither fight on hard difficulty, but I pop a totem on easy difficulty, so I fear that immediately trying a wither fight on hardcore for the first time will be too difficult. So it might be best to cheese a couple of withers for beacons. Because I know in the hardcore world I will definitely need beacons. Heck, I kind of don't know. Like, speaking of the world, I don't even know what I would do, to be honest. Because if you think about it, besides the wither, there aren't any really difficult bosses. You could say the warden, but the warden's gimmick is that you're not even supposed to fight him. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would do, to be fair. Like, if I defeat the wither, what would I do then? Definitely not fighting the warden, because that just doesn't make sense. Elder Garden is not that tough. It's like not that deep, to be honest. Although I could be wrong, because I've never really fought in hard difficulty, so I could be totally off base here. And maybe it is that deep, but I don't think it's that deep. I don't think it's that tough. Yeah, I don't know. Besides that, I don't know. Right, I can't forget to... Right, I tried it before. What I wanted to do was to look at the resource pack to try and figure out where the raid sound effect is from. Because I really, really, really want to lower the sound effect for that. I don't get what's wrong with the developers of Bedrock Edition, but like they really need to make the raid horn so much more silent. Like, it's not even funny. Crazy to think that it was worse before and people were complaining, but yet people now, they stopped complaining about how loud the raid sound effect is, but it's still so loud, and there's like such an easy fix for that, and it's just add a slider. Just add a slider for the raid horn so I can set it to 10% and call it a day, because it's so loud, right? And if I'm going to stream hardcore, then eventually I will have to do a ton of raids. And I want to, you know, protect my eardrums. You know, not that many people care about their ears, but I care about my ears. I don't want it to be that loud, man. So I tried looking in the resource pack, but I can't find it. I can't find the sound file for it, which is lame because there are so many resource packs in the folder. The Xbox games folder for Minecraft. And it's like super incomplete. Makes me wonder, why is it even a thing? Yeah, I definitely want to make it more silent. Crazy that I was using a resource pack to make it more silent, but then it stopped working. I'm guessing they changed like something about it. That's why it stopped working. But man, it's still way too loud though. The raids. And I want to make it so much more silent. Like I would say reduce it by 90% and then you have an audio balanced or at least like a good well balanced sound. Just lower the volume by, let's say, 50%. No, I think 50% is too mild. I want to say 70%. And that would be much better. Perhaps it's something I can try. I mean, I've been seeing so many things on stream, but like I still haven't done anything. Like for example, I haven't oh my gosh, I haven't contacted Surge even though I want to. Surge is the organizers for like the MLBB scene like in Europe. So that's definitely something that I should do. Your ears will be okay. What do you mean? Watching the stream? Like watching video raids? Or in general? As in... I don't know what you mean by that, to be honest. But for me, I want to take care of my ears. Right? But I can't. Because Mojang developers over here don't know how to make sliders, I guess. And if they do, the bureaucracy is so unfathomably slow that I guess they wouldn't even be able to make sliders. Like, come on now, just add a slider for this setting and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep. I have no programming knowledge, right? So I don't know how difficult it is to add an audio slider. But come on. Like you have an entire team, surely it shouldn't be that difficult to just add an audio slider. You listen to funk on high volume. I still don't understand why people do that. Like, I don't see the benefits of doing such a thing. Like, even if you enjoy music, I don't understand why you would put it on loud volume. It's not like, I'll try to put it, does it really sound that much better if it's on high volume? I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, does it sound that much better to risk your eardrums over? I don't understand. I wonder if it's possible to get ear damage or hearing loss because of Minecraft. Do you think I could sue them? Which sounds like such a Karen move, but like if it genuinely I'll try to put it, if it genuinely negatively impacts my hearing, I mean, I'm just saying, it's really loud in my opinion. I guess I could see them, yeah. Like, I know that doesn't sound like it sounds like such a Karen move, but I mean, just add a bloody slider and call it a day. Like, it's not that difficult, is it? And I know since Mojang is a big company, it would take many years, many years, even for a simple slider. It's really not that difficult. Just add a slider and call it a day. Like legit, how I play raids is I just take my in-ear monitors out of my ears, and that's how I play the raid fights. I just take them out of my ears. You know, inner monitors are supposed to go inside of the ears and pretty deep inside of the ears to go inside of the ear canals. But I just fully take them out. It's just that loud to me. It's not like my PC is set to a high volume. I have it set to 20%. Although I want to say that would be comparable to, I guess, to a normal. Or should I even say it? Like, essentially, what I'm trying to say is because I'm using a microphone with pass-through, so I have my inner monitors plugged into my microphone. It's like louder. It makes it louder. So I have it set to 20%, but it would be like, I guess a normal person setting it to 60%. And I was about to read your message, yet you deleted it. So well played, I guess. Karen Killard. I mean, if it damages my hearing, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. I feel like I'd be justified in seeking retribution. You know? Your manager? Not necessarily. Plus, what would the manager do? Let's be real here. I definitely want to find a method, I suppose, of lowering the volume. Because it's still way, like, it's really way too loud. Don't they always talk to the manager? They do. But what is the manager going to do, you know? You know, like, what's the manager going to do for real, for real? Also, is Minecraft too silent? Should I make Minecraft louder? Because I did rewatch a stream and Minecraft was so silent that I barely heard it. Who knows? Yeah, like what's the manager going to do? Yeah, I really don't know what I would stream if it wasn't for Skyblock, and I know there are external and even other servers that have Skyblock. I wonder if Mineplex has Skyblock. Mineplex. I want to play on Mineplex again, I can't lie. I wonder if they have Mob Arena, because that was my favorite game mode on Mineplex, Mob Arena. So I wonder if they have Mob Arena, and I wonder if they've patched those simple bugs. I don't remember the simple bugs, but I remember there were some simple bugs that just did not work. I think it's that you, as an archer, you can't enchant a sword. Coffee time. This late, it's 7:42 p.m. It's almost 8 p.m. It's not time for coffee. You're going, like, you won't be able to sleep if you drink coffee at such a late hour. So it is not coffee time. think it would make sense, and I wanna. I've been sleeping quite late, and that's definitely not something I'm proud of. So I guess I'll have to kind of force myself to sleep a bit earlier, or at least try to sleep a bit earlier. Right, because I can't really control when I fall asleep, but I can control when I try to fall asleep. Huh. I don't know if I'm getting enough sleep. I'm trying to think. Am I getting enough sleep? And I think I am getting enough sleep, maybe. But I definitely want to sleep a bit earlier. Who needs sleep? Everyone. Your body and your brain needs sleep, or you will simply pass away. As in, you will die if you don't get enough sleep. And I'm pretty sure that getting no sleep is probably a banned torture method. So I don't know why you would willingly do that to yourself. Like, why are you so against sleeping? Sleeping is so important. And I was wrong. Sleep that can be worked away. It's just better to just get the 8 hours of sleep, you know. Like at one time instead of multiple times a day. Instead of like taking a nap, that's what I'm trying to say. Instead of taking a nap and losing time that way, it's just for the better to get all the hours you need the first time you sleep. You can't fall asleep, you still have to yap to me. I mean, you could always just write it down, what you want to say, and just say it when we're both awake, type of deal. So, what do you mean? Huh. Very confusing. Kind of crazy to think that it doesn't feel this long, but it's already been 43 minutes. You're too lazy to write it down, bruh. That is one statement. You're not in the morning. You're not in the mood to yap in the morning. Fair. I used to yap a lot more at nighttime. But still, you know, sleep is important. So we should always strive to get good quality sleep. So yeah, is this that important? Also, I still want to buy Doom Eternal, because I really want to play that game, but, well, first of all, I don't exactly have enough money. But second of all, actually I put it, I have like other games that I still haven't finished. It's probably better if I finish the, like, other games first, and then, should I put it? And then buy the game, if that makes sense. So it's so annoying that I'm so forgetful, right? Because there's something I had to remember today, but I just completely forgot about it. So it's something that I'll have to do after the stream. It is annoying. I almost jumped, dude. Oh my days, I almost jumped. I almost jumped. What the heck? Hmm. So right now I'm thinking of the streaming world, and I just don't know what I would do. In all honesty, you know, since all I do in my solo world, for example, is flattening the world, which is interesting to do, but not interesting to watch, if that makes sense. So I really would not be able to be, like, I really would not be entertaining, flattening the world. So I don't know what should be the goal of the streaming world. You know what I mean? Because I can't just do what I normally do in Minecraft. Because I don't build. I don't even mine. All I do is flatten, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Because I really need to stream steep steps at some point. Like, I really want to. But I don't know when, because I'm finally making good progress in Skyblock. Because that's why I streamed steep steps, because we were waiting for the trees, which took like essentially 2 streams, right? Essentially took 2 days, so after planting it, I was able to stream steep steps because there was nothing to do in Skyblock. But now we're making good progress. But I want to stream steep steps. Bruh. That's just awkward. I could go... Okay, it does ruin the farm. Whatever then. Gimme. Gimme. Where is it? Why won't you take the water, man? Holy moly. Like the... You hear me desperately clicking? Yeah, I don't know, the water hitbox is like terrible. Like, I would need to be next to the water source just to take it. Like, bro. And why am I so slow? Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this game's terrible water hitbox. I'm just gonna repair this instead. Maybe it was never meant to be taken, yeah. Like, I don't understand why you need to be next to the bloody water hitbox to pick it up. Like, you know, Steve has a reach of, I want to say 5 blocks, 6 blocks reach. But picking up water? No, bro, that's, you know, like, using his magically mining a block, which is probably more intense than picking up water. Oh, no problem. But picking up water, oh my god, bro, that's impossible. Okay, that's impossible even for Steve. Like, are we for real, bro? Right, even all of this will be, yeah. It's like come on now. Torches too. Bruh. So I'm just gonna have to repair the damage. It is like impossible to see. Hey, why? What is this? Oh my god. Okay. Can I? Okay. But I for real thought I had beetroot seeds. I can't lie. But at least now I found the pumpkin seeds. Alright. So I'm just gonna repair this. Remove. Oh, the torch is on the ground. Okay, I understand now. Yeah. But that's definitely... It sounds nitpicky. Like, it's no big deal. But like, bruh, why is picking up water such a difficult task in this game? I don't understand. I don't understand. Hello, Rob. I'm just... What is it? Complaining about water physics in this game. Well, not the water physics, but... Why is it so difficult to pick up a water source in Bedrock Edition? I don't know if it's the same in Java Edition. But you have to be so close to the water source, it's super annoying. Like, bruh. Mining 6 blocks in front of me, no problem, super easy. But picking up a water source that's 2 blocks away from me, oh my god, bro, that's literally impossible, man. Literally impossible. I don't know, is it better in Java Edition? I don't know. I don't play Java Edition and I never will. It's just so goofy, Java Edition. Like, it's been a year since I've last played Java Edition, but still. I just don't have... I'll try to put it... Playing Java Edition makes me, like... Makes me miss playing Bedrock Edition, if that makes sense. Water is... It's easier to pick up water in Java Edition. I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna test it out, though. But Java Edition... Just... Like, when I play Java Edition, I just miss playing Bedrock Edition, if that makes sense. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me. You know, like, I cannot say what the difference is. I can't say why I don't like Java Edition, but I just don't like Java Edition, man. Like, I really cannot say as to why that's the case, but whenever I play Java, I just miss playing Bedrock instead. I'm guessing the same is for you, but like in the opposite direction, as in when you play, well, when you were forced to play Bedrock Edition because of me, you just miss playing Java instead. We have free speech. I'm allowed to be wrong. Yeah. Fair enough. Except, it's subjective, so while I might be wrong in your eyes, I'm correct in my eyes. And I guess that's all that really matters to me. Am I missing something? Oh, because I threw it. I'm like, what am I seeing? Subjective? There is no subjectivity here. Huh? How? Why would there not be subjectivity here? That doesn't make sense. Should I sell this? Would I have enough? I have no idea. I'm allowed to think it's subjective, bruh. This is such a Java moment, I can't lie. This is such a Java player moment. Can I be... Am I right or am I right? This is such a Java player moment. This is... OG Minecraft is subjectively the best. Yeah, and what did they name Minecraft? Huh? Which program carries the name of Minecraft? Spoiler alert, it's not Java Edition. Bedrock is an edition. Not in the title screen, that's for sure. It doesn't say Minecraft Bedrock Edition, it just says Minecraft. On Java Edition, it says Minecraft Java Edition. I guess I'll have to see first as to how many Skyblock coins this will be in the end. Because if I don't reach 20 mil, I mean I doubt I'll reach 20 mil. But if I'm not even close, then I guess I'll sell for 16 million Skyblock coins and just go for a diamond generator. Is this unnumbered here, but you're both allowed to be wrong. The epitome of a Java player. This is a Java player moment, I can't lie. Java is the real epicness. Yeah. Which is very interesting. I'm being okay. Yup. You can say that again. That's for sure. It's so over. What are you yapping about? Oh. But don't you have like trusted chats in Java Edition? Which I know a mod exists for that, but like wasn't there a whole debacle with chatting in Java Edition? Or am I misremembering things? Like, wasn't it all about like trusted chats and whatnot? You can disable it in vanilla, or do you need a mod for it? Because I know there was a mod for it. Bedrock has trusted chats by default. You can report people's chats. Huh. What do you mean by that? There are also settings, you believe? Odd. Because I don't think I'll be reaching 20 million. Still going up. My servers disable it in one way or another. They're using their workarounds to work around the problem, huh? Alright, fair enough. So I guess I won't be buying the buckets. I'll see. Do you mean like a profanity filter? Do you mean the profanity filter in Bedrock Edition? Oh, but you can turn it off actually. You can turn off the profanity filter. Although cringely enough, you do need to be signed in to turn off the profanity filter, which is super cringe. But you can turn off, you can like disable the profanity filter. Where is that in settings anyways? Is it like accessibility? No. This is definitely one annoying part of Bedrock Edition, is just finding where is what, you know? Like, is it in video? Probably. Or maybe not. See, like, it's not in here. I don't know where it would be. That's a problem about... This is definitely a problem with Bedrock Edition. I have no idea where in the world with profanity filters. I don't know where it could be. Man, I have no idea. I have literally no idea. What could it be? Who knows? Best setting system, I guess. Like, I don't know. But it's definitely somewhere. I just don't know where is the problem. I don't know. It's definitely somewhere. I just don't know where. I could not tell you. I cannot guide you, bro. I am not the guide here. This is a 4x4. Where would that be? I'm like really trying to think. Where could it be? And why do I dislike Java? I don't know. It's just not the same. It feels off. I can't say as to why. But it just... something feels off about it. You know, just like, why do you dislike Bedrock Edition, right? Like, something just doesn't feel right playing Bedrock. And, like, I feel the same way, but for Java Edition, it's just like, something feels off about it. Like, I can't pinpoint what exactly, but it just doesn't feel the same. If that makes sense. I don't know. Cannot tell you. That's what I mean. It's literally what I said. I cannot tell you why, but it just feels off. Huh? You know exactly what's keeping you from liking Bedrock Edition, or what's that? What is keeping you away from Bedrock Edition? Huh? Hmm? Ooh, it's gonna be so expensive to repair this pickaxe. But for me, it's just a feeling. It just doesn't feel right to play Java Edition. But more than that, I cannot say. Like, it's just a feeling. Just something about the game that just doesn't feel right when I'm playing it. There you go. I know there was like a quicker way to craft that. What in the world is the next one? Illustrious Finery. Craft a set of diamond armor. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. If I use the whole smoothness of everything, blocks just float off differently. Items get moved differently in inventories. Movement feels off because of the smoothing out of it. Etc. I mean, it's essentially just how the game feels. You know, if you boil it down, it's just how the game feels. And that's exactly my problem with Java Edition. It just feels off. It just feels different. The way items move, movement, water, it just doesn't feel right. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, for me, I can't exactly pinpoint as to what is feeling off, but like what you're describing is just how the game feels. Except that you're able to pinpoint as to what exactly. Well, I can't. But there's definitely something off. I can't really pinpoint as to what it is that feels so off to me. It's not a feeling, it's something that's visibly noticeable. I mean, movement, for example, that's definitely just a feeling. So, I mean, plus a feeling is not necessarily something that isn't noticeable, huh? um, can I even farm the melons? Probably, right? Probably. Right, Java Edition. Oh my god, I could not play with creative mode in Java Edition. The fact that you don't immediately stop in Java Edition is, oh my god, it's crazy to me. Like in creative, like talking about how you don't immediately stop and slide forward a bit. In Java Edition, in creative mode, why if you're flying, why don't you just immediately stop? Like what's going on here? Man, that's crazy. So what do you mean you don't immediately stop? Huh? You do immediately stop. What are you yapping about? Huh? Confusion. Da, 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 da. I'm like trying to think, but as far as I can tell, you immediately stop in Bedrock Edition. But why in Java Edition when you're flying in creative mode? Why don't you stop immediately? Like, what's going on here? And why do people prefer that? Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't really play creative mode in Bedrock Edition, but so I'm not gonna play creative mode. But still, you know, like that's kind of crazy to me, at least. Well, people prefer Java Edition. Even Mojang prefers Java Edition, which is wild. So people must prefer the way that flying feels in creative mode, which is like, I can't see how you'd prefer that though. So crazy to me. Mojang team. Okay, guys, we need to show off this Bedrock feature, okay? It's only on Bedrock Edition. How are we going to show it off? I know, we're just gonna mod it into Java Edition. Like, brother, what do you mean? Like, I don't know exactly how it went down, but I'm pretty sure there were... Now, my memory is very foggy, so take it with a grain of salt, but I'm pretty sure there was a Bedrock beta which was ahead of Java snapshots because of like vacation and whatnot, and to promote the feature, like they were going to promote the feature, but instead of, you know, opening up a Bedrock Edition and showing it off, no, apparently they showed it off in Java Edition even though it was only in Bedrock Edition, which is wild to me. Yeah, I know. Definitely on separate teams. What do you mean? Like, I'm not talking about Java developers preferring Java Edition. I mean, like, even in a Minecraft show when they were showing off the creaking, Java only. Oh, they developed for Java Edition? I mean, heck, let's be real here. Even if they weren't developers for Java Edition, they would probably still prefer Java Edition. Which is like crazy to me. You know, like it's not a 50-50, you know, like one live stream, or like one Minecraft live stream, it will be Java, the other time they'll be showing off like Bedrock Edition. It's like it's always Java Edition. Even the clip, which is something I guess I will never forget, even the clip of hardcore mode that they were showing off as a feature for Bedrock Edition, even that was recorded in Java Edition, which is like, that's so crazy. It's like you had one job, just boot up Minecraft Bedrock Edition, well, just Minecraft, just boot up Minecraft, create a clip, and that's it. Nah, they booted up Java Edition, tried to make it look like Bedrock Edition. I guess with like a resource pack. It's like, bro, Java has more customizability. Hmm. That's because you just have an entire mod launcher. Huh. And it's... How should I put it? You do have an official way to mod Bedrock Edition, but I feel like it's like a lot more limiting in a way. The official way is more difficult. Command blocks. I mean, I never use command blocks. So I can't really speak about that. Game rules, I also legit never use game rules, so I was gonna speak about that. I don't know. I don't even use mods, to be fair. So, like, the fact that it has less customizability, as in it has less game rules, don't care. It has no data packs, don't care either. Or what is it? Commands, I would say don't care. Like, that's the difference I would say between Java and Bedrock Edition. It's like the thing that you care about, I really don't care about. And the opposite is probably true as well. It's like, I care about just inviting a person and immediately playing with that. Which I guess in Java Edition, they like, the players don't even care about that. Like, you know about creating a server and whatnot. That was actually possible in Bedrock Edition. There was a launcher, not official, but an unofficial Bedrock launcher that actually did allow you to play older versions of Bedrock Edition. But at the same time, why would you do that? Like, it only do that for mods. But, you know, like, why would anyone actively, like, yes, that's a victory for Java Edition, but at the same time, like, I do know, while version of Minecraft was gaining popularity, do you know which version was starting to gain popularity? Because I don't know. Wasn't there a version of Java Edition that was getting, like, really popular, but I just don't know which version. Was it 1. I don't remember. Bedrock has less choice, I guess. But at the end of the day, right, the choices that we don't have don't really matter. What does matter is how should I put it? The way this game is made. Like, I suppose, like, I don't know how to say this, but it was GTK first, and now it's a universal Windows application or something along those lines, and that is definitely, how should I formulate this, man? Like, sure, we have less choice, but that's not the main problem with Bedrock Edition, you know what I'm saying? That's like low-hanging fruit. It's like, yeah, anyone can point that out. But the real problem, in my opinion, with Bedrock Edition is the leadership. Because everyone plays Java Edition, right? I think there's one developer who does play Bedrock Edition, which is crazy, and that's pretty cool. Right, that's like a major problem with Bedrock Edition. Another major problem with Bedrock Edition is the fact that we're making Bedrock worse for parity instead of adding features to Java Edition. You know, that's another major issue with Bedrock Edition. And then another major issue with Bedrock Edition is this new, how should I put it? The switch over from GDK to UWP or something, which brought a major issue. and that is that you're forced to update Minecraft. Yeah, and does anyone use bundles? I'm pretty sure not a single person still uses bundles, except for me. I use bundles. Yes, you use bundles. Last time I checked, you did not care for bundles. So like that's such a minor feature. And plus the mobile community, they want to be detached. They want to be detached from Minecraft. Like they want to have their own separate pocket version. So like that's an issue in Mojang. That's not necessarily an issue in Bedrock Edition. Or Minecraft. You can show 4 of them in your inventory. I usually run 2. Why the heck do you have 4? I usually run 2 in the early game and 1 in the late game. Why in the world would you need 4? Is your inventory that messy that you need 4 bundles to clean up your inventory? What the heck? Huh? This is not a flex. What spare ones? This is not a flex, bro. You have 2 extra bundles in your bundles. I mean, I guess you could do that. So I guess that's fair. Now I'm like thinking of the Wither, and I really don't want to do the Wither, man. I don't want to fight the Wither on hardcore mode. But I really need to continue streaming hardcore mode, but I just don't want to. I don't want to fight the Wither, man. Sucks. Although I do know that you can cheese in Bedrock Edition as well. Because there's a bedrock pattern that is guaranteed on every seed. Don't know on which, like, in which coordinates. But there's a bedrock pattern that allows you to trap the Wither, like, inside of bedrock. So I know that I can chase the Wither in Bedrock Edition. I really don't look forward to fighting it legit. You know what they should add to Java Edition? They should add the Bedrock Wither to Java Edition. And not just because, haha, Bedrock Edition, the Wither is so much better, you know, it's just so much harder. But it's more like, the Wither on Java Edition is so lame. And I feel like it'd be so much more fun to add the Bedrock Wither to Java Edition. No, it's not bugged. I'm pretty sure you still have the bug inside of your head, but no. Now the Wither behaves normally. Right, because eventually, right, at some point, they will force parity, right? And you'd have to choose Java Wither or Bedrock Wither. And I feel like if they're ever going to make that decision, it's probably for the better if we choose the Bedrock Wither. I mean, I've personally never fought the Wither on Java Edition, but I have definitely seen videos. And it made it look so boring. So if they're going to add parity, I guess we'd all have to hope they choose Bedrock Edition. Bedrock Wither. Right, there are subtitles in Bedrock Edition. Wait, or is that only in the preview? No, I think that subtitles are only in the preview. Still crazy to think, you know, Minecraft is supposed to be this, like, inclusive game. And Bedrock Edition doesn't even have subtitles, like, what's going on here? Bedrock Edition does have did have, holy moly, a good accessibility feature with the maps, which was taken away. And why was this Bedrock feature taken away? Well, why don't you take a guess? It starts with, it's a 2-letter word. It starts with the letter J and it ends in addition. Of course, the number one cause why Bedrock features go missing is because of Java Edition. Wow! So that was really cool. Well, I don't use locator maps nor treasure maps. Well, I should say not anymore. I did used to, use them, and it was like really handy to be able to see your cursor even when you're outside of the map. Because then you can actually read the map. There's so I'll just say it again. There was a feature on Bedrock Edition. Well, I guess it was a bug since they removed it, but if you go outside of a map's reach, you can still see, well, on locator maps and treasure maps, you can still see the direction of the player. But now it's just like Java Edition, where you just see a circle becoming bigger or smaller. But before, you had like an actual, like you could actually see the direction in which you're moving. That way you can see whether or not you're moving towards the map or away from the map. Which was really handy if you think about it, right? Because not everybody knows how to read coordinates. Heck, I don't know how to read coordinates. You know your direction. No, you don't. What are you yapping about? Use the sun. That's the thing. Like, not everyone knows how to read coordinates, right? Because me, I have no idea how to read coordinates. So I just had to take a blind. Like now, I just have to take a blind guess, as into to just take a random direction. But before, you could see like in which direction you're moving. Which is like super important for accessibility, right? I don't know, they just removed that feature. Even though it's such a useful accessibility feature, it's just removed. It's not about the coordinates. Huh? What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm talking about the coordinates so that you could... Isn't it like negative x? Is that north? If you go like negative in the x coordinates? If you're on the right side of the map, you are east of it, and just go west. Okay, and how are you supposed to go west? You look at the sun. Or I have a better idea, just add the bloody feature so that you are an arrow and not just a circle on a map. Just become an arrow so that you know in which way you're walking towards. That will clear up any kind of confusion. Just become a circle with an arrow attached, like how it was in the good old days of Bedrock Edition. That makes it so much easier. You ain't gotta look at the sun. You don't need to know the coordinates. You're just a blob with an arrow pointing in which direction you must go. Which is so useful for accessibility. But no, it has been removed. And why has it been removed? Because of Java Edition. Lovely. Right, I jokingly sometimes call mine like Bedrock Edition. Sometimes I say, oh my god, guys, they added the global warming to Bedrock Edition. Because apparently the ice biome in Bedrock Edition was like completely ice. Like, I don't know which biome specifically, but it was like an ice biome and it was full. It was like completely ice on Bedrock Edition, but not in Java Edition. In Java it was like mostly water or something, so they just melted the ice, bro. They added global warming. Streamer man, bro. Cue the compilation of streamers being kind of stupid. What do I mean? Elementary geography knowledge. Yeah. Sun rising in the east, and it will go down in the west. Yeah, what if it's nighttime, huh? And then you're thinking, what about the mob? What if it's nighttime and on peaceful mode, huh? Then you ain't got no sun to work with. They should just put text to speech on signs because some people can't read. The moon. Ugh. Man, I'm just too lazy to look at the moon. I'd rather just look at a map to see where I'm going. Huh. Fair enough. Oh no, it's just so it's like so pointless to remove the feature, right? Like you can debate all day as to how to best locate yourself. And like sure, use the sun or the moon, it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, it was a good accessibility feature that has simply been removed because of Java parity. You know? Like, sure, look at the sun, look at the moon, or heck, use coordinates to figure out in which direction you have to move. Or better yet, just don't remove just don't remove the feature. You know? Like there's a simple fix. Just don't remove the feature. If you know, you know. Hmm. I've run out of things to yap about. This is unfortunate. I mean, it was a feature. How the turns have tabled, how the tables have turned. Why? Oh, you mean like quick quasi connectivity or something? Essentially, like it is a bug, but it became a feature. Just like how the map bug should have become a feature, but no, they removed it, which is so crazy to me. And I will never forget what they did to my boy the campfire, shaking my head. I'm not asking for the game to add such features to every object, but the fact that a campfire could light you on fire was such a neat touch, in my opinion. You could step on a campfire and you'd be lit on fire, except for when it's raining, in which case it did nothing. Which is a minor feature, really minor, right? Not a lot of people would know about it. Heck, no one would use such a feature. Except for me, I actually did use the feature unironically. I'm moving past that, right? But still, it was innocent. It did nothing wrong, but it was taken away. Never forget what they took away from us. Or how you could put a horse in a boat. Never forget what they took away from us. Man, I don't know how the intro goes in the Avatar. But that was until the Java Nation attacked. Command blocks. You know, I'm playing Bedrock Edition because I can earn achievements. I'm not gonna use cheats to add a feature back in. Are we for real? It's removed from Bedrock Edition because it's not a feature in Java Edition, and instead of adding it to Java, they're too lazy, so they just took it away from Bedrock Edition. I mean, that's why you can't put horses in a boat anymore, because Java doesn't have that feature. Just like how you can't attach animals to stone walls, which is a feature I was actually using. Unironically, I was using stone walls and I was attaching leashes to the stone walls. Was it a bit jank? Yes, because you had to hold a leash so that you could leash mobs to a stone wall. But I was doing that and they took it away from me. It is no longer a thing because it's not a thing on Java Edition. You cannot leash things to stone walls. Maybe you can now, because I don't follow the update cycle anymore. But I remember that it was taken away from me, which is kind of sad, because I was actively using that feature. I guess it was a bug, because it was super jank, but I was using that bug, and it was squashed unfairly in my opinion. That bug was innocent. Fast horses. Yeah, wasn't that patched out as well about like breeding faster horses? Man, this is why when Minecraft stops updating, that'll be a good time. Because I do not care for the updates. To me, the updates just make the game worse and worse. The game just worsens with every update, in my opinion. I really do not care for the updates. And I know this is like the biggest reason as to switch to Java Edition. Because on Java Edition you can choose to play older versions. And while I do complain about, you know, how Minecraft becomes worse with every edition, at the same time, it's not that important that I wouldn't swap to Java Edition just for this, you know. Huh? Confusion. Well, you're supposed to break leaves with a hoe. Huh? Confusion? What are you talking about? It's not that it's not that recent. It's not that recent. So what are you talking about? Oh, that's a lame. I'll just grab that and I'll just relog, I guess. Anything beyond update aquatic is recent to you. What the heck? I don't. When was Minecraft starting to get worse? Low-key, I started liking Minecraft up until Caves and Cliffs Part 1. After Part 2 is where I really had lost all interest in Minecraft. Updates, don't know. Are there any updates I was super happy about? I'm not sure. But after Caves and Cliffs Part 2 is when I lost interest. Oh no, I should say after Caves and Cliffs Part 1 is when I lost interest in like the Minecraft updates. Just don't really care for the updates in all honesty. Hanging signs? I don't even know what the crafting recipe is for hanging signs, so no, I do not use hanging signs. Mangrove? I'm trying to think. No, I do have a single mangrove tree in my solo world. So, no. I do not care for mangrove. Wolf armor? No, I don't even have dogs in my world. So no, I still do not care for wolf armor or armadillos. Plus, wolf armor is so useless. Like, who's going to actually take their pet out for a walk? Um, right, I saw more recently, as in less than a month ago, I actually used a frog for the first time. Are we all proud of me? Oh my gosh. I actually used a frog for the first time, like less than a month ago. That's crazy. The deep dark and ancient cities. I don't care about it. Again, if I did care about it, I would have said after Caves and Cliffs Part 2. But I didn't say that. I said Caves and Cliffs Part 1 for a very specific reason, and that's because I don't care about the deep dark or the ancient city. I mean, I don't actually make a farm. I just flatten the world. Nothing more, nothing less. Which is why I don't care for the recent features, because I don't interact with the recent features. Like, the most recent feature I interact with is like a bundle. The bundle is the most recent feature. Well, it's not like a recent feature, but it's hard to explain. But yeah, I am currently doing well, I guess you could say I'm doing like a big farm in the sky. I guess you could say that. So that's why I'm really not up to date with the Minecraft features. Like, with the tiny takeover, I didn't even know they updated the sound effects of animals. Like, I had no clue. Yeah. I mean, I used to be super into farming in Minecraft, but I stopped doing that. So that's what I'm saying, like a feature that I use that is after Caves and Cliffs Part 1 are bundles. But after that, I don't even use netherite. Although that's from 1.16, that's before Caves and Cliffs Part 1. Back, I don't even use netherite. So I really don't care about these features. I mean, yeah, updates are important. Oh, it makes sense. Now I don't care for updates. Yeah, like I don't interact. I really do not interact with the update features. It is cool, for example, with the spawn eggs, how the spawn eggs are more distinguished from each other. For example, like that update is pretty cool. I can't tell you when it happened, but it definitely happened, and that's a cool update, for example. Opinion about super flat worlds. I don't play super flats worlds because achievements are disabled. And that's why I will never play on a super flat world, because I can't earn achievements. And yes, achievements are that important to me. That's why I will never play Java Edition, because no achievements. And I know you have advancements, but we both know it's not the same. Because I just lose interest in a world if it has no achievements. Am I not scared for my job? Because this is because I like to flatten the world. That's the punchline. You say that, but it's not like you can have. What is a feature I care about that you cannot have in super flat worlds? Hard to say. It's hard to say. What is a feature I care about that you don't have in super flat? Like there are definitely a ton of features that you can't have slash do in super flat, but are there any features that I care about? I'm not sure. Advancements are achievements. It's not the same, you know, it's just not the same. Because you can earn advancements over and over again. But achievements you earn once, which sounds like, how is this a positive thing? Well, it's like, if I achieve an achievement, I don't have to redo it every time I make a new world, you know? Well, advancements reset, and you'd have to redo it each time you create a new world. It's like, bruh. You know, like, what's the point in doing an advancement if it's, I guess, not permanent? This doesn't feel the same, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, advancements aren't permanent, if that makes sense. Like, yes, you can do an advancement, you delete the world, and all the advancements you made are gone. You know, like, you make a new world, and you have to do all of the advancements all over again if you care about it. My achievements, they are permanent. Like, you can check my profile right now, and you can see which achievements I'm still missing. Like, how many achievements am I still missing? You know? So achievements are a bit more permanent than advancements, which is why I don't like advancements. Like I said, you create a new world and all the advancements you did in the previous world are all gone. Why is the world not just the biggest achievement? Have you just forgotten what I do in Minecraft? Have we just forgotten what I do in Minecraft? I flatten the world, bruh. Nothing more, nothing less. Like, there's maybe one building in my world, and that would be my house, bruh. Like, I don't do a whole lot. I don't build anything. You know, like, you won't find anything interesting in my solo world. So, you know, no, the Minecraft world is not the achievement. How do I achieve achievements by flattening the world? I mean, sometimes I will do achievements. Like, instead of flattening the world, sometimes I will do some achievements. Although I haven't done the copper one, and I don't plan on ever doing the copper one. When was copper released anyways? Because I don't even interact all that much with copper. Just another update that I don't care about. But still, why did I not hear about the fact that it changed? My playstyle is definitely unique, yeah. That's why I will... That's why I prefer playing solo, because my playstyle is completely different from others, because what I enjoy doing is flattening the world. 1.17? I didn't even interact with it, even though it's part of part 1. Fair enough. Fair enough. But like, back then it didn't have that many uses, and now it does. You can make armor and tools. Lightning rod. What else can you do with copper? I have no idea. But I really don't interact with features. You know, like, I have no idea how old my Minecraft world is. Probably 5 years at this point. I haven't even gone to the nether. No, I haven't even gone to the end. I don't even know where the end portal is. You know? I don't even have netherite. I don't even have a single netherite ingot to my name. Don't send this guy to Mount Everest. Confusion. As I say, I don't interact with the features. Like I could not, I could definitely beat the end. I could defeat the Jean. What is the name of the Ender Dragon? Was it Jean? Was that her name? I'm not sure, but I could walk into the end, defeat the Ender Dragon, and not break a sweat. But I'm just not interested. And I know shulkers. But I also don't care for shulkers, you know? I don't care for the Elytra or for shulkers. So, I haven't even gone to the end. Billinging. Was that the name of the Ender Dragon? Isn't it just Jean? Dun, dun, dun. Hammer. I only have 27 pieces. That's odd. That was a weird sound. How to fill 10 more minutes? I mean, I can definitely fill it. It's just it's not really that important what I'm going to do. But I'll just expand the sugarcane farm because I kinda have to. If you think about it, how many layers do I have? Did I not? Did I miss some sugarcane? That's odd. That is very strange. I mean, there's still a main quest I have to do, which is to gather sugar from witches. I should definitely do that. Yeah, I really should do that, so I don't have to do it in the future. But nah. I fell. Life sucks. Do you play Skyblock on stream, or do you also hop in on your personal time? No, I just do Skyblock on stream. I don't really play it off stream. I don't really play Minecraft off stream. That's the thing. I really play Minecraft, in all honesty. I'm starting to play a bit more Minecraft recently because I started a new world with like mods, which I guess is somewhat interesting. What do I do off stream? Watch way too much YouTube. And that's actually kind of it. Yeah, put strawberry. Kind of it. Sometimes when my phone battery is high enough, I'll play MLBB. Or I'd play a straight racing game, which I'm somewhat interested in. But I don't really play Minecraft in all honesty. Man should touch some grass with you. And do what? What would we do, bruh? Like, I'm not necessarily against the idea, but what in the world are we gonna do, bruh? Touch grass. I mean, I know, but what else, you know? Like, huh? What in the world am I supposed to do outside? Oh, for real? How was it? All I remember about it is that there was some that we had to take some detours in a call, for example. It's the cycling thingy, the cycling event in Flanders. There's not much to see, is there? I know, that's the thing. It's like, I'm not against the idea of touching grass, but I would not know what to do, if that makes sense. Like, if you have something that you can think of that we could do outside, like, I'm down, I suppose. You know, like, I would not mind picnicking. Wait, Rob? I don't know if Rob is interested in it. I don't really see the appeal, to be honest. If I only go outside with a purpose, then it's boring. Or it's boring to go outside with a purpose. Like, to only go outside with a purpose. That's what I said. I mean, yeah, I only go outside with a purpose. You know. Do you go outside without a purpose? It's like, I'll go outside today to go outside. To go on a walk and have a chat. Man, I'm like the least interesting person in the world. I have nothing to chat about. Going to random stores, but I have no interest in that. It's like, wow, look at all these items I'm definitely not buying because I got no money. So I don't find that interesting. You know? That's why I said, like, I'm not against the idea of going outside with you, but, what would we do, you know? Like, window shopping? I have, like, no interest in that, bro. What else can you do? That's the thing. What else can we do, bro? Visit a museum. Do you see me willingly going to a museum? Let's be real, right? Do we see me willingly going to a museum, bro? Yeah, that's the thing. There is no win. Indeed, there is no real way to convince me. But if you do find a good reason as to why I should go outside, like, you know, like, sure, you can invite me over. And we could do whatever it is that you have planned to do outside that we must do outside and not inside. But I don't know what that would be. Like, I got no clue. Neither is going to the fair. Because I wasn't interested in that. I'm not interested in the cycling thingy. Go and get some food. I have no money, bro. What do you mean go out and get some food? Strawberry tells you to plan something. There's nothing that you can plan that I would want to do. I know. I know. Spending money? Heck nah. You're asking Strawberry for help? Bruh. I mean, I guess, yeah, the both of you can combine your brain cells to think, what would K-White like to do outside? I don't know. You can spitfire some ideas, I guess. Go randomly. I mean, yeah. But that's like a different story, innit? But like, what's something that I would enjoy doing outside? I don't know. What are the outdoor activities? I feel like when we think of outdoor activities, we think of shopping, for example. But we both know I'm not going I am not going to be carrying my Beyblade case just to do it outside, bruh. Sports. We both know I have no interest in that. Chess outside? Why outside, bruh? Why outside? Huh? Plus, I'd have to then get a chessboard, which I don't have. Wait, Rob, do you have a chessboard anyways? This is like super random. Do you have a chessboard? Perhaps. Very mysterious, dude. I'm not playing chess. Don't get it twisted. I'm not playing chess, bro. I am not. Although I guess that is something that you could do outside, which would probably enhance it, enhance the experience a little bit, perhaps. Wait, you used to have chess, but not anymore? Eating ice cream, it doesn't cost that much. I am not spending a cent, bruh. Not a cent is going out of my bank account. But what do you mean? You used to have chess, like not anymore? No, heck nah. Oh, I'm not lazy either. I'm just very... What's the word? I guess greedy. I'm just very greedy, I guess. I am very frugal. I mean, like I said, I'm not against the idea of going outside. It's just I have no real purpose of going outside. I don't see the need to. Yeah, I know that you have a driver's license. Man, but why though? Why take the Beyblade Stadium outside? But of course I know that you have a driver's license. What do you mean go for a spin with the car? What do you mean by that? 1, I'm not driving. 2, Rob wouldn't allow that. And 3, I have no interest in driving, even if I could. Huh? Again, not everyone is interested in driving, and I'm one of those people who don't have an interest in driving. Yeah, I know you went, when did I stream last time? Monday. The Monday you went with Angaro and your sister to the Super Mario Galaxy movie. How was the movie anyways? Who doesn't like burnouts and drifts? I don't like driving in general, so me, I guess. Why are you calling Rob lame? That was random. The movie was good. GG's. I've heard good things about it. It's more like I've heard people crash out about the movie. Like people were like, okay, if those kinds of people crash out, then you know it's a good movie. Yeah, what's wrong with a burnout? Whoa, Rob had enough. Bo is crashing out. Whoa. Down, go too far. Tomorrow you will wait until 7 p.m. and then you'll ring my doorbell and interrupt the stream. Huh? I mean, sure, go ahead. It's a good bruh, even strawberries agreeing with you, and I don't really care, bruh. Oh, this is like a low cortisol type of moment. I mean, I really don't care. You could do that. Like, sure, bro. Ring the doorbell at 7 p.m. I don't care. That's pretty fair. I mean, I can't go to your house. I would cough so hard because of your dog, so. But I don't even see you on the train anymore. So, like, yeah. How many? Not even a double, not even second double chest. Huh? What do you mean? I mean, I'm guessing your dog must be getting quite old, huh? That's pretty fair. We're all getting older. He's 10. Damn, that's old for a dog. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. His back legs are giving up on him. That's quite saddening. They never heard Rick Astley? What do you mean? What's with the never gonna give you up guy? Huh? 10 is the beginning of elderly age for a dog. So yeah, I guess you could think about that off stream. What could I do to convince KOI to come outside? Like, what would I like to do outside? Nothing. You've tried thinking of it, but you can't come to anything. It is. No, I'm guessing the things that Strawberry are thinking of are things that I have no interest in doing. But I already told you I'm not spending a cent. Buying baby costs money that I'm not going to be doing. No, plus there's literally nothing in the store actually, because I did go to the store that sells Beyblades, but they don't really have a selection. It's pretty bare bones actually. What would I want to do outside? Like if I had to think myself. Man, I don't know. Man, I got no clue. I could not answer that question. I don't know. What are all of the activities that you can do outside that don't cost money? I don't know, honestly. Also, I'm not making a flower crown because I don't know how to make one. So that's also how to walk and sit somewhere. Sounds boring to me. Observe things. I can observe my phone screen inside. Draw, I cannot draw. Talk, I can talk. At the comfort of my own home. You know what I mean? Grab some drinks from home. That's fair. Like, grab food. Like, prepare food. When it's chronically online. I mean, I'm no longer as online as I used to be. But before, I was chronically online on Discord. But no, less so. Ooh, I want to go to the Nether. I know it's overtime. I want to go to the Nether. I know, but like that's the thing. Like, why would I look at the outside if I could just look at my phone, bro? Holy lag! That was crazy. That's crazy. I don't know why. When would you want to go outside with me, huh? When are we talking? The Friday? Question mark. It's at any time. I don't know. I guess I'm essentially asking, yo, when do you plan on going? Like when you're free, type of deal. Literally anytime. I don't know, it's really up to you, because I'm also kind of, since I'm also free, it's completely up to you. I'd say in the wrong context, that could be terrible, so I'll just remove it. Go running, brother, what? I can't run to save my life. I would run for half a second and I'd be exhausted. 2 rounds around the sporting place and then go swimming. Ugh. I mean, I didn't make that noise, but I guess that's fine with me, I guess, kind of. What's my favorite activity? Huh? A kilometer of swimming. What? What the heck? A handstand and I don't know what the rolling thing is called in English. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. What would I like to do outside? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I have no idea. My mind is drawing a blank right now. I cannot do a handstand. No, I cannot. Yeah, I know. Rob is just saying some extreme stuff that we both know. I am not. I'm like definitely not interested in any of the things that he just and any activities that Rob just outlined. Yeah, we had to PE together, and we both know I cannot do a handstand, bruh. I can't even do the rolling thingy. Rough. Or swim. You were held back by my bad performance. What do you mean you were held back? Huh? What do you mean you were held back? What the heck? Hit the gym costs money. Anyways, I guess I'll just allow you to continue to think about that, since I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Don't forget to like, and if you're somehow new to me yapping, then don't forget to subscribe and to hit the notification bell. People pick me lost because of he just took it out. I know. That was so funny. They always paired the two of us up in PE class. I kind of lost my train of thought. That's okay. I was your host, KY, and I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.